Hello, it's Sue Maddox from maddoxcreations.com, and today I'm going to show you some gorgeous things that you can make with the well-suited suite. Let's have a bit of a closer look at some of the items. Okay, so this is just such a fun one to play with. This suite has the dies, which it's the suit and tie dies. It's got a whole bunch of different components here that you can mix and match to make your gorgeous shirts and suits and things like that. It also has, I haven't used the stamp set on the things I'm going to show you today, but it has a coordinating stamp set, which has a couple of ties that you can cut out, some of the little bow ties, and then some lovely greetings, birthday, a Father's Day one, things like that, and a little thank you, you're the best, world's greatest dad, that type of one. So we'll pop him over to the side for a moment. It also has a beautiful pack of pattern paper. This is the Well Suited Designer Series paper. Now it is a 12 by 12 paper. I've chopped it down to 6 by 6 just so I can show you the patterns a little bit more clearly today. So we've got this nice, there's lots that work well for the suits, a little pinstripe there. On the back we've got a diagonal. We've got beautiful floral, looks great in ties, looks nice on shirts, and a little dotty one there. Some really nice papers here for masculine cards coordinated out with your punches and things. It works very well. A nice little check with a blue check. Okay, we've got a, what do you call that? Anyway, a nice pattern. Looks nice for shirts. And a beautiful, I feel like you can make a nice suit out of this one. It looks like a tweed sort of a looking pattern. Don't know if that shows up quite well in the camera there. We've got another little check one there, a plaid, and pinstripe over the side again. That's a nice tie looking colour, I think, that one. This one comes up beautifully. And lucky last on the back, another little tiny diamonds there. Okay, let's have a little look at what you can do with the pieces. Sometimes with a set of dies like this, you get all of the bits and you're not exactly sure what each piece does. So I've made up a little poster here just to give you a closer look at what the different parts do. So we've got our little tie piece there that cuts those ones, and that also cuts out the stamps, so that fits with that one as well if you want to stamp a tie and then cut that out. There's also this little one here, this little tiny piece there, and so you can see when you combine that together you can get a little bit more dimension to your tie. Let me just bring that up a little bit closer so you can see up there. Okay. And we've got the bow ties, and then once again there's two different sizes. There's a wider one and then a narrower one, and then there's also the little oval there that you can mount up, and that'll fit over the top of this bow tie here. The bow ties you probably can't see on this bit, but they come up quite well when you just give them a little bit of dimension. I actually just use my thumbnail, but you can use a bone folder or something like that, and just yeah, I'm not sure what the word is, but just curve it sort of underneath, and it gives it that little bit, it just sits in a little curved fashion there. Looks quite nice. Now our pocket, so we've got the little die here that does the pocket, and there's a tiny little strip, where is he? Over here, and this little tiny one here, you can see it is shown on this bit here. Put those together and you get a pocket with a nice little detail there. Now the pocket also doubles as a sleeve, so I cut out two down here of the pockets and then just pop them underneath, so that's a handy little tip there as well. All right, what else have we got here? Here's when we start to put things together. So all you need to do to make your suit is just cut a rectangle of your chosen design. You've got the little V here that cuts the V section out, and then there's a matching little piece here. Oh, I've got it stuck down on my magnet. This one here that cuts the, I can't remember what you call that, the lapels, is it? Whatever, this bit of the shirt anyway. So let's have a little look at a couple of options. You can look quite formal like this. I've got white underneath, so just a plain white, and then we've got the little collar die here. It honestly is so much. I wasn't sure if I were 100% like this one, but put all these together. I just want to keep mixing and matching and trying different fabrics. So here's our little collar piece up the top there. pop our tie underneath, and then just a nice little finishing touch here is that little rhinestone there, so it just gives him a little tie pin. Now I've also used the very bottom bit of the pocket there. I cut it out of red and snipped it off and made a little pocket detail. So you can see this, I don't know if you can see that actually, but there's a little grey piece there that was cut with this one, just to make the dimensional pocket, and then just the little piece peeking out there. Make our coordination go well there. All right, let's pop down to this part. So we've got these pieces here. A couple of things that you can do with those. So they've got where are we? They've got a little stitched edge. I'm not sure if that will show up in the video there, but they've got a little stitched edge. And so you can make braces out of those. That looks lovely on our shirt. And then you can also, I cut a piece of the coordinating paper, this same paper, and put the strip down the middle to pop the buttons on. And it just, yeah, it looks a little bit more shirty, I think, when you pop that little strip on, the little collar piece over the top. It's so cute. I do like this one. So there is a little die in here that will cut your buttons. So it cuts 6 buttons and embosses them at the same time. And then you can pop those on. So a little tip with these little bits, especially things like the little buttons, grab yourself a pack of the adhesive sheets. You can find them on our adhesive page. And it's just you peel the backing off, you stick it onto your cardstock, then you cut out your buttons or any little fiddly bits. And it makes it into a sticker. So you just peel the next side of the backing off, and you can stick them straight on. So that's a little bit easier than mucking around with glue and dots and things like that. Another thing that's handy with this suite I found was some silver. So grab some silver foil, and then I've cut the little pieces here. So that's these little guys here. You get two of these dies, so that's handy. You don't have to run it through twice. You can just cut both at the same time. And that makes the little tabs for the braces, if you'd like those. And then I just snipped a little piece of this one here off to make the little holders at the top of the braces. So another little tip there. Look how cute this one was. I thought this would make a nice little wedding suit or a wedding card, something like that. So I've cut it out of this beautiful, I was going to say fabric, but paper there. The white cut with this little strip here and popped up on dimensionals just to give a nice little formal shirt. We've got some silver buttons on and a nice little silver bow tie there to finish him off. So just a really fun one to have a play with, this one. I actually found, I think you could go very well with this one with just the dies. If you do like it, there is the coordinating stamp set as well, but it is one of those ones that you can have a lot of fun just with the pattern paper and the dies, I think. If you are not into suits and things, this pattern paper is a great one if you're looking to boost your supply of masculine cards. It's got some really great designs in it for that. Very handy. Okay, that is it for today. Remember, you can adapt this. Just cut your rectangle to whatever size you want for the front of your card, and then you can mix and match and make him work for any sort of size there. Okay, that is it for me there today on that one. Thank you very much. If you'd like to shop for any of these supplies and things, the links down below in the description if you are shopping in Australia. And I've got links to some of my other social media and things like that. Okay, so hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see any more little tips and things from me, and I will catch you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.